Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon or Rising. And Virgo, this is the first reading I'm bringing you for 2020, and it's for the week of January the 6th to the 12th. So Virgo, this week for you we have the beautiful Dance with Life Oracle card. We have the Ace of Wands, Four of Swords, Seven of Wands, beautiful Empress, Strength card, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, Happy New Year, Virgo. Sorry, I've got a bit of a basic setup here. The lighting and that's not that great. I'm still on holiday. I'm not at my home. I just wanted to say, I hope everyone is transitioning into the new year well. End of 2019 was pretty hectic for most people. If you've been tuning into social media, you'll see so many people saying that their decade was really up and down, and in particular last year, I haven't tuned in and seen anyone say, you know what, I just had a blissful 2019. Most people were saying, oh, I'm so pleased to see the back of it, so many lessons learned. But the energies have already shifted, and 2020 has a completely different feel. We are now in 5D consciousness. We have turned a corner, in our consciousness expansion, evolution, and it's only going to gather momentum as we keep going through this new decade. So yeah, I've got high hopes of it anyway. In your reading here today, we see you potentially, coming out of, harder times at the end of last year, and now taking that pause to think about the way forward. Get a new plan together, plant new seeds. But we have strong promise of those seeds becoming, abundant and fertile, with delivering what you may desire into the physical realm. So it's beautiful energy, Virgo. I'm just going to start off by reading out the Oracle card. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Life is always moving. If you resist this ever-changing flow, your energy will become stagnant and you will fall out of flow with the universe. The universe has a mysterious, intelligent force, a natural rhythmic beat which governs all of life. One of the best ways to shift your energy, frequency and vibration is to put on some music and dance along with it. When we dance unrestrained, our spirit takes over, and with each sway and kick, we are rocked back into harmony with the rest of life. Get unstuck by doing something that shifts your frequency and vibration. So some of you may have felt stuck towards the end of 2019, as many of us did, but 2020 really is about, in the start of this of January is really considering, what do you want to achieve this decade, and what can I do now, what plans can I put in place now so that I can ensure that's going to unfold the way I want to. Because yes, there are situations that may happen for you. We don't always have full control, although we have free will, but we can do our best to make sure things happen as we want them to, be the conscious creator rather than letting life happen to us. In the recent past here, I'm going to start here with Strength and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like towards the end of the year, guys, some of you might have been really pushing to the finish line. Some of you may have, been completing something major, be it a relationship, in work and career, a difficult friendship, that kind of thing. Maybe some of you were fighting the inner demons, the phantoms, the emotions that we're not sure where they come from. Maybe they're from past triggers, past experiences. There was a lot of releasing and purging of deep karma and deep energies from the whole decade, or even from past lives. So sometimes when we get ourselves in a situation where we're feeling like we needed to meet life with resilience and persistence, we may not even have known what caused that, but we're all of a sudden in those emotions and in turmoil. That's because they could be coming from a whole other place, maybe even a past life. Maybe they're not even our own emotions. They could have been handed down ancestrally to us. So either way, a lot of us were experiencing intense emotions and probably felt like we really needed to evoke our warrior spirit towards the end of last year, and just to push on over to the new year. And interestingly, Strength talks about sometimes needing to coax back into balance or tame our ego, our inner demons, you know. And this angel here, she represents the higher self. So this is about us now, you know, reconnecting with our higher self, coming back into alignment with it, and living from a place of higher consciousness rather than potentially letting our ego drive, right? So some of you might be having a shift in consciousness, and that's maybe the key to, you know, not ending up in this place where we feel like life's just a battle. You know, the Strength card can talk about meeting emotions with their equal opposite in order to balance and neutralize them. If you were feeling any, you know, resent or anger from situations that may have unfolded across the decade, then meeting them with compassion and forgiveness really can be the antidote to leave those in that decade, guys, to not carry them over, because really a clean slate is where we want to start from, because yeah, it doesn't serve us to hold on to things that no longer serve. So I really feel that the focus this week, some of you may still be on holidays, some of you might be back at work, but either way, this is about taking a pause, maybe just a metaphorical pause mentally, to reconnect, to heal, to recover, and to reformulate a new battle plan moving forward. The Four of Swords can be, you know, about needing that little rest and recovery period. It can link to the Three of Swords, so, you know, there could be some past hurts or pains that you're still experiencing, still feeling, still recovering from. But that's okay, because, you know, time heals. So really we just need to ride out this part. And, you know, if you can take that time out for yourself and up the self-care, that's great as well. And you'll know when it's time to pick up this sword here and get back into life, right? But the Knight of Pentacles is asking you or inviting you that when you're ready to come back from this momentary pause, I can't even speak today, I'm on holiday, that's why. When you're ready to come back from this pause, I'll just leave it like that, it's time to plant new seeds. It's time to put new plans in place. Now this Knight here has been out there methodically working this field and planting seeds, because he knows that in the next chapter they're going to grow into an abundant harvest, right? He knows there's a time to sow and a time to reap. He's not expecting all the ships to come in right now, or the Ten of Pentacles to come in right now, but he knows that if he puts the plans in place, then that is more likely to happen. So I really think it's a great time to do new manifestations. Do up your goals list and look at the things that you want to achieve by the end of the year, by the end of the decade, and maybe by the middle of the decade, and then break it down to what actions do I need to take in order to get there. Break it right down, and that's you planting your seeds, right? And that's how we can ensure that by 2030, that's a very scary thought saying that right now, that, you know, you're looking back and going, well, I achieved those things and now I'm living my best life. And I did that by being in the dance of life, by flowing with life's energy, by doing my bit. And then the universe can, you know, the universe gets the memo when you do your bit, guys, and you'll be supported if you do that. But we need to make sure that we're taking action as well. Now, the Knight of Pentacles can be a slow-moving energy, so it's really the starting point, guys. So we need to do the work, but not expect the harvest overnight. But the promise of what's coming in the near future, guys, is something beautiful. We have the Empress and we have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is that, you know, new opportunity, that passionate offer. Could be a new lover. The new work offer that is something that aligns with your heart, that you feel passionate about. New found invigoration and enthusiasm for life. This is again is an ace, which is number 1 in the suit of wands. So this is like seeds again that need to be nurtured so that they can sprout and grow. So whenever we see an ace, we know we need to take action to grow something, to expand something. But the Empress is here to help you with that, because as an energy, she is a great deliverer of manifestations. So she can, you know, take those ideas or those manifestations and actually birth them into the physical realm for us. So if there's an idea that you might have, if you take some inspired action, then the Empress can help you bring that into reality and make it happen. So the energy is there for that, towards the end of this week or into the weeks that follow. So great time to think about new manifestations and have her, help you with that. It can even link to physical conception of birth, especially with this steamy, fiery Ace of Wands here, guys. So keep that in mind if you're wanting to conceive, and if you're not, obviously take extra precautions. But the Empress is a beautiful energy. She's the divine feminine. She's fertile. She's just ready to burst with the goods for you. The Empress can also talk about reconnecting with the natural rhythms of the natural world. So even connecting with the cycles of nature and getting a moon diary as well, and living in alignment with that, getting out there in nature and really enjoying it, rather than sort of living too much in the artificial realms like we tend to do these days. Either way, guys, this is the potential to realize goals and dreams. We just need to first of all get ourselves in balance and resolve any energies of 2019, take the rest that we need, plant new seeds, put plans in place, dream big. And that Empress is saying, well, you know what, I'm going to help you make that a reality. I'm going to help bring that to you. So it's a beautiful reading here, Virgo, with so much promise, and I wish you all the best with it this week. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do keep in mind it's a general reading, so it won't be for every one of you guys. Feel free to leave me a comment if you'd like to share how it's unfolding in your daily life, because I always love to hear it. And I'll see you back here next week for another reading.